Good morning and welcome to the daily weather operations brief. Starting us off for this morning, seeing plenty of mid-level cloud cover streaming in across the area, especially directly overhead. We do have a few showers developing in the local area, but they do look to remain light as of current, and winds coming out of the north also remaining light at about 2 miles per hour and a little more gusty off of the immediate coastline here. Now, as we take a look at the radar analysis here, we do have some indicated precipitation pushing through within 25 nautical miles. A couple isolated showers off to the west, and a good shower that is pushing just north of the Maryland border there, the Maryland-Virginia border. And as we move through the morning, kind of expecting these showers to continue but slowly propagate eastwards. Again, they do look to remain light as we move through the day. Taking a look at this morning's surface analysis chart here, we do see we are sitting under an area, or sitting just east of an area of high pressure, and we do see an upper level disturbance along with a weak trough tracking through the region this morning, and that is what has brought us these scattered showers and that increased cloud coverage. And again, due to that limited instability that we have in place, we are expecting those showers to remain light and remain shy of thunderstorm levels, if you will. As for the rest of the day, that high pressure should keep us mostly dry, with the only exception being a chance for a few isolated showers just after midday in the early afternoon to mid to late afternoon, and that does look to be sparked by some developing sea breeze frontal boundaries. Other than that, looking at what should be a pretty nice day, winds unproblematic and remaining light, shifting clockwise as we move through the afternoon, northwesterly to start, shifting out of the southeast and then turning more southerly to bring us into tomorrow, should be southwest by tomorrow morning. As of current out on the field, we do have a broken layer of clouds at 12,000 feet. It looks quite overcast, but we do see some breaks in that coverage off over the coast, and our winds again out of the north remaining light. Temperatures currently sitting at 76 degrees Fahrenheit and a relative humidity of 81%, and that is on a steady decrease. And looking at our most recent satellite imagery here, we can see that shortwave, that upper level shortwave spinning across, about to track across the bay there, and that's bringing this increased cloud coverage. And then we have upper level clouds streaming in from the west. That's going to continue to be the case as we move through the day today. Overall, plenty of sunshine should sneak through until we get into those middays when we might see some more coverage and showers, which just barely is indicated by some of these models here. As we move through the day here in a couple, there we go, we see some isolated blips popping up right around our region, so we do have those chances reflected in the next slide here on the 24-hour forecast. Otherwise, looking to remain dry. And here's the 24-hour look ahead. Looking at temperatures climbing into the mid-80s this afternoon and then falling down to the low to mid-70s. Winds light today, remaining light and somewhat variable as they will be shifting continuously throughout of the day, largely due to wherever that sea breeze boundary sets up, if that does indeed come to fruition, but many models do show such, so expecting somewhat changing conditions on direction. Chance of precipitation looking to be somewhat consistent moving through the afternoon, and as we move into those afternoon hours where there might be a bit more instability due to daytime heating, bringing in some thunderstorm chances. Again, I think that's on the low end side due to the low amount of instability that's already out there. And working with this cloud cover this morning, we are seeing a slower rise in those temperatures, but rain chances certainly through and into the later afternoon. And then we see things settle out and rain chances disappearing, winds going to be light and settling out of the southwest, unproblematic past that late afternoon period. And to round us out for this morning's briefing, looking at our short-term weather forecast on Thursday, anticipating partly to mostly cloudy conditions, do see a very slight chance of some pop-up afternoon showers or thunderstorms. A high in the 90s or around 90. Should be the warmest day for the next few days, as we will have a cold front pushing through Thursday night, seeing partly to mostly cloudy, probably more on the mostly cloudy side, with that chance, or those chances of showers and thunderstorms tied to that frontal boundary. See temperatures decreasing, low of 74. And then Friday, partly to mostly cloudy, again with a chance of showers and thunderstorms, maybe a slightly lesser so chance of seeing such, but certainly enough to add some color to the forecast. And again, temperatures looking to kind of mellow out a little bit from what we'll see tomorrow. That's going to conclude the daily weather operations brief. Hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their day, and we will be back at 10 a.m. with the 7-day outlook.